Hello, fellow dwellers, and welcome to Basement 1F. Oh, where we keep things as weird and awkward as a pinup poster of your grandma. I'm Scary Sallie, and rushing on to set is Mitch.
Damn it, Sally, I said don't start filming until after I went pee.
I know.
Yowzer. Anyways, dwellers, today we're taking a look.
Hello, my subterranean playthings.
Sweet, Dr. Terrormind died.
I think that's a hologram, Sally.
I gotta stop taking edibles before work.
I'll have you know I'm currently overseeing my latest project from the confines of my deep space laboratory.
What's the project, Doc?
Can you keep a secret?
Sure.
Me too. I have decided that since I am in space, we shall carry over to today's theme. Therefore, today's episode, you will also take things in space.
Awesome! There are loads of great space horror that we can review. Event Horizon.
Or Alien.
Sunshine's underrated.
Galaxy of Terror.
Oh, no. Not space movies. I'm talking about franchises that take their low-budget sequel to the depths of space and the void of direct-to-video marketing. But that's not all. I have chosen the delightfully notorious Jason X for you to review. That's right. You get to see Jason Voorhees in the vastness of space. I hope you choke on it.
You geriatric son of a bitch.
Hang on, Sally, you can't hit a hologram.
Not with that attitude, Dowdy McGee.
Please calm the demon down.
I got a name, you dead Jedi-looking motherfucker.
Sally, hologram!
Fine, but I hope you get stranded out there.
Same.
Well, dwellers, looks like we are certainly in for a movie. Stay tuned for our review of Jason X.
We'll also take a look at some other franchises that saw space and said, that looks like a bad idea. I want in. All right here after this.
In the City of Shadows, an old evil has been awakened that hungers for revenge. In the City of Shadows, there is fear in the hearts of innocents as the monster seeks its prey. In the City of Shadows, only the brave will survive. No one is safe in the City of Shadows, and no one can escape its wrath. Ready yourself for a night of unrelenting horror in the City of Shadows. City of Shadows, coming soon to a theater near you.
Now playing at the Terror City 9 Drive-In.
And welcome back, dwellers. Before we dive into our review of Jason X, let's take a quick look back at the bizarre and fascinating world of horror movies set in space.
Oh, this should be good. Nothing says running out of ideas like sending your horror icon into the cosmos.
First up, we have Leprechaun 4 in space. This 1997 gem took our favorite gold-hoarding menace to a far-off planet.
Because apparently the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is on Mars?
From romancing alien princesses to battling space marines, this movie is pure campy chaos. But I'm not all that convinced that so bad it's good applies here.
The movie had to be a dare. Or a bad trip. Or both. Next, let's not forget Hellraiser Bloodline. Pinhead takes his pleasure and pain game to a space station in the 22nd century.
This one's a double whammy, in that it's both in space and a period film. Seriously.
Pinhead gets some new Cenobites, but they are not enough to liven up this snoozer. And the effects were laughable.
And of course, there's Dracula 3000. Our favorite vampire lord is resurrected on a spaceship in the distant future because fuck it.
And let me tell you, Dracula is not the only thing in this film that sucks.
Dracula in a high-tech setting, complete with space coffins and futuristic vampirism. I don't get how this film failed. It features a vampire Coolio going toe-to-toe with Casper Van Dien. Casper Van Dien!
The definition of a film no one asked for.
Though this has got me thinking, what franchises could benefit from the in-space treatment?
How about Saw in Space? Imagine Jigsaw's traps adapted for a space station. Picture zero-gravity puzzles and airlock challenges. Imagine trying to solve a puzzle when you're floating around. Oh no, not the anti-gravity bear trap!
I got one. How about The Conjuring in space? The Warrens dealing with the space hauntings or alien possessions. That would be something.
Oh, Frankenstein and the Space Mummy.
Is it bad? I would watch all of those.
Now we want to hear from you, dwellers. What are your ideas for franchises to go in space? Let us know in the comments.
After the break, we review the in-space shark jumper, Jason X.
Oh God, please don't hurt me.
You know, killing teens in their dreams really can wear you down. But when I get a craving for a killer snack, I grab Pop Nuts, the crunch that haunts your taste buds. Packed with flavor that'll keep you coming back for more. I like the habanero Fruit Explosion.
Where the hell is the exit in this place?
Pop Nuts, dangerously delicious. Get yours today.
I wasn't done with you, Bibble.
If you're brave enough.
Welcome back, Dwellers. Now it's time for the main event, our review of Jason X.
Strap in and prepare for launch, because this one's going to be out of this world. And not necessarily in a good way.
So, Jason X starts with the titular Jason Voorhees being cryogenically frozen after a botched attempt to execute him on Earth. Fast forward to 2455, and a bunch of students on a field trip to the ruins of Earth find his frozen body and decide, hey, let's bring the guy on our spaceship, because, you know, what could possibly go wrong?
They let you know early on that they are not taking this premise seriously. Goofy jokes, innuendo, and even the future has stoners.
So let's talk about some of the key points of this movie. First up, the plot, or should I say lack thereof.
Yeah, the plot is basically Jason kills people in space. To the point where I'm surprised that's not all the script said.
I was surprised it had a theatrical release. It looked like a made-for-TV movie.
Jason X really thinks it's hot shit when they digivolve Jason into Uber Jason.
Oh, Uber Jason. He's like a bad fanfiction someone made canon.
And let's not forget the acting. Or whatever the hell they were doing that resembled acting.
Yeah, the performances were something. I think the spaceship had more personality than most of the characters.
Not a single goddamn likable character. I found myself rooting for Jason. At least he was consistent.
And let's just say the special effects weren't very special.
There's a scene where a character gets their head frozen in liquid nitrogen and shattered. It should have been horrifying, but it just looked fucking ridiculous.
Oh, and let's not forget how the movie tries to titillate the audience with some forced sex appeal. But seriously, this movie does not know what sex is. It's like a robot tried to flirt.
Exactly. It's awkward as hell. It feels like they just threw in some gratuitous scenes just to check a box. But it's also poorly done. It's more cringeworthy than anything else.
Despite all its flaws, I have to admit, there's something oddly entertaining about Jason X. It's so bad, it's almost good. Almost.
Almost, but not quite. It's definitely a low point for the Friday the 13th series.
Yeah, but I still love the series. Jason X was a low point, but not the lowest. That honor goes to Jason Goes to Hell. Now that was a mess.
Well, Dwellers, it's time for our final verdict. Drum roll, please. It's bad. Bad effects, bad acting, not a single likable character.
We give Jason X 1.5 out of 5. Nice try, except it wasn't nice, and you barely tried. But hey, if you're a fan of this series like me, it's worth a watch for the sheer novelty of seeing Jason in space.
And if you're not, well, maybe stick to the earlier films.
That's all for our review of Jason X. What did you think, Dwellers? Let us know in the comments.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following. Frankenstein Cologne. Smell as sexy as the monster himself. Frankenstein Cologne. Smell like a monster. And buy pods. Are they a vegetable, a decoration, or the doom of all mankind? Get a pod today. And buy fear. It haunts us all in crazy and unique ways. Fear, go fuck yourself.
You know, Sally, I almost feel bad for Jason. He didn't ask to be cryogenically frozen and launched into space.
Yeah, but he didn't ask to be resurrected by teenagers with bad judgment either. Poor guy just can't catch a break.
True. Maybe next time he'll get a vacation. A nice tropical island. No teens, no space marines. Just peace and quiet. Him and his mother's head.
Hello, my space cadets. How did you enjoy Jason X?
Honestly, it was like watching a train wreck in space. You just can't look away.
Oh yeah, Doc, it was a trip. A bad one, but a trip nonetheless.
Good. Your pain brings me joy. Now, for your next challenge, I have something even more diabolical.
Oh great, what now? Sharknado in space?
No, but close. But you will have to wait till next week.
Can't wait.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, I'd never joke about such matters. Until next time, my little playthings.
Looks like we have our next review already lined up. So I guess stay tuned.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode.
And click the links in the description for sweet merch and props.
Stay tuned for more weird and wonderful reviews right here on Basement 1F. See you next time.
Until then, keep it creepy.
And keep it weird.
Bye,
Bye, dwellers.